La 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 la. Welcome back to R.I.P. Daydream. I have a special guest, Anthony Palmer.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
I like that. What do you have to say, man? What's good with you?
I'm chilling, you know? I'm living life.
It's been a long time since we filmed one of these videos.
It's good, yeah.
But it feels good to be back in front of the camera.
Back.
We got
here.
some lights.
We got some lights.
We got some
It's hot as
filmers.
shit in here, but you know?
It's hot as shit in here, it is.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
What else? I feel like I just need to update the world on some stuff. Oh, we might be playing in an RIP Daydream. We might be playing in a rapper basketball tournament. He's
Ooh.
gonna be on the bench.
Nah, bro, I'm starting. You
No.
don't understand. I'm like the Jordan. Well, shit, if I say that.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck!
Exactly. He's the
Alright.
Jordan Clarkson bench.
I better just get some minutes, bro.
You'll get some minutes.
Alright, that's
You
what I
definitely
want.
reduced your minutes today at practice, though.
Dude, I got like one game in. That's not fair.
Yeah, one game worth a bunch of bullshit.
I made 4 points, 5 assists, 20 blocks.
20 bucks.
I almost had a triple-double, bitch.
Let's get into it. So today we are going to be reacting to Duffle Bag Buru, That's Enough, filmed and edited by Anthony Palmer. So you know what that means. Episode 2 of Okay, so before we get into the video, I do want to know like some background story, like where was it shot? How did it all come together? How did the idea come up? You know, just things like that.
So we shot this. It's southern Utah, technically. I don't want to give the exact location because I can't give all my locations.
Oh,
away,
you don't
know?
want to give your
But
secrets away?
it's a sand dune.
I
kind
think
of
like
area.
everyone knows where this is. When I was watching it with my coworker and he was just like, "Oh, that's the Little Sahara." You can bleep that out if you want. I'm gonna keep saying it, so you have to keep bleeping it. It's just more work for you. Little Sahara, Little Sahara, Little
Yeah,
Sahara.
it's in, so we won't talk about Little Sahara. Look at this
Jesus.
dude.
This
Look
is
at this dude.
my head chef pants.
What's up? Yeah. So we were at the Little Sahara.
We were at the Little Sahara, and we got there super late. We got there probably 3 or I think it was between 3 and 5 o'clock, which is terrible for starting to shoot.
Yeah, for
so we
real.
had super limited time.
You barely have like 4 or 5 hours of light, huh?
Yeah, super bad. And it was still pretty. This was still early. I think this was in we shot it in September, or October.
Well, Buru flew in the day of the show.
Yeah, he flew in he flew in the day of, so he got in kind of late, and so we headed right there, but we didn't start shooting until probably 3 or 5. It's not the most ideal location because you're filming in all sand, so gear is getting sand on it, everything from the lenses. So, and it's super remote, so we had to haul everybody out there. We brought out UTVs, trucks, everything. So it was pretty difficult. Yeah, so the basic concept for this video is, if you've seen Mad Max, beautiful film, we were trying to go out with a post-apocalyptic kind of feel for it. So
That's the stretcher.
yeah, so I have this guy that is super good homie that I rent a lot of stuff from, but we had to haul this stretcher all the way out, and the thing is that you can't really see it, but it is blowing like crazy. So with
Like the wind?
the wind, so these hats here kept blowing off every single take 5 times. So we had to shoot it super quick. And then it was getting super dark, so we're rushing, and it was super difficult to get, but we were able to get this shot, and a few other ones that we shot on Super 8. But yeah, we hauled this stretcher out here, and it was very difficult, but we wanted to have that introducing of that they kind of had him in captivity, or they were working on him, and he escapes, and that starts the video of the chase kind of going throughout the video.
I like that. That's a lot better. It sounds so much better just to put it in words like that and just be like, okay, so the video, what it is they have him captive,
Yeah.
and then the whole video throughout is like a chase and him trying to get away.
So him trying to get away is because if you've seen Mad Max, and we filmed a lot of it where it's sped up, but it's kind of this constant chase. It's a constant just trying to get away and trying to survive.
Oh, okay. So this sign too is dope. At first, it looked like it was Like, I thought you edited on, but like, you can tell that's an actual fucking sign that you had made.
Yeah. So we had a couple different concepts of how to do that, but I really wanted to make a sign with the actual title and everything on that you find in it.
So did you just go online, like, to like custom signs?
Yeah, I made a custom sign, which is funny because you can make your own street signs for your own neighborhood, things like that. But they also make them, people just want signs, for their house, anything.
Yeah.
Anything from a party, you need a sign. And so we made this. It was made in a day. Picked it up the next day. It was super easy.
Really?
Yeah, they were super awesome.
Oh, it was a local place.
It was a local place. Yeah, a local place.
Yo, shout out localsigns.com.
Yeah.
Hit them up.
And but yeah, I really wanted that of her picking it out of the sand. I like that, the post-apocalyptic of like from like the past of like maybe like a street sign or something she picks up, but it has his name on it. And
oh, that's cool. So it's like it was buried under all the
it was buried under the sand. And,
Yeah.
and she's kind of like this girl here is kind of wandering and discovers it, and that's kind of bringing into the story of how it's going to start.
That's enough. I just need to refill. I could be real.
You had to use the buffest people at the shoot.
So shouts out to Scott, Jackson, and Seiji. Thanks for we had to do this take. We did this take, I think, probably like 10 times of them running, so all of them were like pretty gassed out at the end of it.
That's enough. I just need to refill.
The moon in the back is really dope there.
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
You just edited that in.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's kind of funny because a lot of people didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that until right now, honestly. And now that I'm like actually sitting down with you and like,
which is something like they don't put in Mad Max, but that was just something I wanted to add in.
You can take your own flair with it.
Yeah, I wanted my own flair. And
All days, all tapes, all games we played is not the same for us. All the same, all the pain on the vein, caught up and got away from us.
Buru really wanted this of him kind of, once he gets to a spot, he starts fighting one of them that's chasing him so that he can kind of get away. But we really liked it. The sun was kind of going down perfectly right here.
Yeah, that is dope.
And it's kind of like the heroic shot. We wanted this to line up perfectly here in the middle here of the sun kind of coming through. Just a super cinematic shot of him knocking him out, and then he's able to get away.
Fucked up, these niggas terrible, it's cool though. She want marriage, want cool though. I can't bear to be cool though.
We ran out of time, honestly, so that wasn't even planned in the shot list. So ran out of time. It's starting to get super dark, and we were supposed to do a car mount onto these UTVs, because we wanted it to be on there. Yeah.
Did you not end up doing that?
No, we didn't end up being able to do it because it's the sun is like about to go away. We don't have time to set it up. So we put out the drone, and then we just had them basically free for all, really fun, which actually turned out to be awesome. And we sped it up, but we just had the drone go out, and I followed him, up and down this section here. It's a huge
And he was
area.
driving it the whole time?
He was driving. He had such a good time because he's never driven one before, which was super sick. So he got to have fun finally because we were working super hard, got to whip around. Just doing donuts and stuff. But yeah, we were able to do this. I sped it up, and it turned out to be really sick.
Not today, not the same, namaste. No way y'all can hang with us.
This one, I think, this is a big shot that like I think a lot of people noticed and liked. Like, if I ever showed this video to someone or like watched it with someone, this was always something that was brought up. So
yeah, so we had shot him super far away, obviously just one of him, right? And we wanted to just.
So this is one take.
This is just one take. This is one take, and I divvied up each person is a different progression. And I just really I faded each one kind of in as you kind of can see him better. As he, you can see from here, he's really faint and he's starting to come in more. But this shot, and this wasn't even planned as well in the shot list.
It's all the same, all the pain on the vein, caught up and got away from us.
So the reason we were supposed to actually have this to be all in color, and that was the game plan ahead of time, and like we shot it to be in color. But I loved black and white so much. Like when I just messing around, I put a little black and white in and then started editing it that way. And just because Mad Max actually is supposed to be in black and white, and people didn't really know that. It's like the original movie supposed to be in black and white. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like what's the word? An ode or
tribute. Paper towel.
Is ode a word? Homage.
Homage.
Ode. Oat.
Tribute's fine.
I don't know. Tribute. Whatever.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's a wrap. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week. We're going to keep busting out these videos. Slap.